Sheehan from Golden Voice Music, and my vocal tip of the week is in response to an email that I received from vocalist Amanda over in Arizona. All right. She asked the question, what to do when experiencing voice fatigue and loss of power? Okay. When I hear these types of symptoms, I usually will ask that person a few questions to better understand their daily routine that could be influencing this current condition. Okay, so some questions that I would ask would be something like this. When did you begin to notice a change in your voice? Second, are you doing anything different than what you did maybe a month ago or a few weeks ago? Are you gigging more? Are you rehearsing more? If so, how long are your rehearsals? How long are your gigs? How many sets do you do per night? And are you doing this on a daily, a daily basis or several times a week? Are you hearing yourself properly during your rehearsals and your gigs? How are you warming your voice up prior to singing? And then understanding a better timeline of that person's daily routine. How much are you sleeping? What are you eating? Really understanding all of these answers can usually help lead to maybe what has gone a little bit awry and brought you into this condition of burning yourself out with your voice, okay? All right, if you're in this current condition, what to do? Number one, the obvious one, take a break. Yeah, so take a day or 2 or 3 off, take a break, completely relax and stay low key. What this means is not drinking alcohol, not smoking anything, and 3, really relaxing. This would not be a good scenario. I'm gonna relax and I'm gonna go to a nightclub and see my friend's band play, and it would be super loud, and I'm gonna talk over top of that volume to my friends and shout and scream. I'm gonna go to my friend's party. There will be 150 people there. No, this is not relaxing because you have to use your voice to speak over top of the volume. You will blow your voice out. This will not help you recover from just your current condition. Don't do that. When I'm talking about relaxing, I mean completely relaxing. You might have a boring few days. So what? Allow yourself to heal, relax. Okay, let's say it's been a few days, or you couldn't relax because you have gigs or whatever else is coming up. Then you're gonna warm up your voice using your falsetto and targeting scale exercises that are in the top section of your middle register into your upper register. Using a scale progression that is very simple, maybe starting like, for example, at the G4. Middle C is known as C4, so the G above middle C is known as G4. Taking a note and descending over a note and a half to the second note, okay? I'm going to use an E vowel in my falsetto. Both sung notes, you should be able to hear more vocal tone than an airy tone. When I get it right, I can move up a half step. If you hear more tone than vocal tone, if you hear more air than vocal tone, or there's like an interruption in the pitch getting into the note, it abruptly goes into the note. What's happening is your chords aren't coming together properly. So to ensure this, put your finger on your Adam's apple, swallow. Your Adam's apple jumps up and jumps back down. All right, your Adam's apple should stay pretty much stationary when you come in on the first note and remain, in a still status coming down to the second note. already. And when you have more tone than air, then you can keep moving up a half step at a time. Go up into your upper register, okay, and then come back down to your starting note. A falsetto really helps to stretch out the back inner edges of your vocal cord. This is super therapeutic for your voice, and your falsetto is actually known as the healing part of your voice. Usually when you're experiencing these conditions, you have cords that are a little bit swollen. So this is going to help to stretch it out and to reduce the swelling. Yeah, your falsetto is key for really warming up your voice, and especially with this stuff going on. If you don't know how to go about your falsetto and you have not picked this book up, do so. This is the 5-Star Music Makeover. It's a co-authored book that I wrote with 4 other authors, but the singing section that I wrote on pages 36 through 40 target upper registered scale exercises, and using your falsetto, this will at least help give you a guide of where to start with your voice and to begin these scale exercises. That's very helpful. I want to say though, if it's been 5 days or more and you're still in this type of condition of voice fatigue and loss of power, and the scale exercises, you're really having some difficulty, man, it's time to go see the specialist, an ear, nose, and throat specialist. Go and see them so that they can take a look internally to see what's going on. A lot of times vocalists fear going to a specialist about their voice, but I'm going to just say sometimes it's not a terrible scenario. Obviously, we always think, oh, vocal cord damage, but sometimes it can be acid reflux, which is still serious, but it's treatable, and it can get you back on track, getting it treated, back on track to singing at a faster pace than not doing anything at all. You know, you have one voice that to last you a lifetime. You got to think this way. It's not like a guitar player who breaks a string and we can go to Guitar Center and get a new set of strings. You can't do that with your vocal cords. What you have must exist for your lifetime. So you got to take care of it. And sometimes when we're in trouble, you got to go and get yourself checked out from a specialist. So that's what I want to say. And this was an extremely great question that, Amanda, that you asked. And thank you for your email. And you guys keep sending these emails. I love them. There's some amazing questions coming in. And that's it for today. So I hope that you enjoyed my vocal tip of the week. I'll see you next week. And until then, you have an awesome, rockin' week. Yeah.